It's all done. Well, 90% done. I'll give you a little tour. So we got air tanks for the compressor underneath here. It's got an S-bar heater that heats up coolant and pumps it to 4 heater cores inside. I'll show you those in a minute. Inside of this cabinet. There's an Onan generator under there. There's also a few batteries. Couple fuel tanks underneath. Just for the heater and the generator. It's nice and warm in here. Yeah, a couple parts cabinets. Most of the inside of this I transferred from my old truck. I still got to put some stuff away here, but so most of this I transferred from the old truck. They're pretty good cabinets. They lock, and they have a lot of parts in them. Fridge and microwave, of course. We got 110 volt, 12 volt. Some fans. I run 4 heater cores, so I got one underneath here, and I run one in the middle and 2 in the back. But yeah, I got the generator and heater control in here, 12 volt stuff in there for the lights and fans and whatnot. Everything's hidden in conduit, lights, everything. Air compressor. This was just like a 30-gallon DeWalt from TSC, and dismounted the head of it and put it up here to save floor space, and then plumbed it down to those air tanks below. Battery charger that runs off the generator. This keeps the 3 batteries down below charged that power up the blowers for the heater and the lights. And also on this truck I'm running my computers and my TV that I use for a monitor off of an inverter under here. So if the generator's off, I still have computer charging and my monitor. So that's something different I did on this one. But the batteries run all that, and then I will have a radio. I haven't put that in yet, but I have a radio I put underneath here, and I usually put like 4 speakers through the truck. I gotta do that yet. But yeah, this shelf is full of crap still I gotta clean off. Oil tank is in. This is I believe 250 gallons, and it's split in the middle. So on the left is new oil, on the right is used oil. And it's got an air-powered pump and dispenser. The overhead shelf. And a cabinet back here with some stuff in it. So I may put another cabinet underneath here, and the other thing I'd like to do is put a light under here. I've always wanted to do that just to brighten this area up. But one thing I did on this is I used some aluminum skin and kind of made a backsplash behind this oil tank area, because this is like my bench. I do a lot of work on this, and blow parts off, and it kind of gets dirty, pretty dirty in this area. So I thought if I made like a metal backsplash, it would be a lot easier to clean as opposed to getting it on the painted wood. And I do need to make a tool tray. I usually have a tray I hang off the back of this tank that comes back a little ways to kind of set tools on, so they're closer to where I'm working. But yeah, it's pretty much done. And it should work out real nice. It's 7 inches taller than the other one, so I can get this door open a whole lot higher and not hit my head on it. And it's a bit wider, I think about 5 inches wider than the other one, a solid 5 inches. So a little more room, and it makes for a little less air gap. In the winter, this is kind of what you deal with. You get a little bit of air gap, and it does pretty good unless it gets really cold out. Then it's a little chilly, but I think it's going to work out pretty good.